Hello, this is Harmicball, and welcome back to some more Blinx the Time Sweeper. In the last episode, we got through the stages of 1 and 2 in Forgotten City, and in this episode, let's get on with Stage 3. So I decided not to buy anything at the shop this time, so that I can be able to get... what do I want to say? So I can save up for another sweeper that can sweep up the heaviest trash in the game. So just start off by setting off that bomb chain with a bomb. Just defeat all of those octoballoons. And make sure that you pick up one time control. It will help you get through the stage a little faster later on. Because instead of going to the trampoline that just appeared, I'm going to be going on a different route. Actually, I just thought of something. First of all, try not to blow yourself up when doing that. I thought I could be all ninja-like and just avoid being blown up, but apparently not. So before doing anything else, let me just jump down here. Jump over here. Run down a little. Crap. I forgot about that. Oh well, looks like we won't be speeding up later on. Right here. Because if you jump down here, cat medal. I was trying to get some more time controls so that I can fast forward through back to where we were, because I'm kind of worried that I might actually run out of time this time around. There are a total of 3 cat medals that you can get with the level 2 sweeper, since a level 4 sweeper is required to get one of the cat medals, since it's behind a giant piece of trash, 2-ton weight. Let me just quickly pick up one of those, and then grab onto the balloon. Down there we have a water spirit, so grab some trash before you start attacking it. They generously provide you with trash. Takes 7 shots to beat them fully. 6 while they're the water spirit, and 1 while they're the lizard. Now, what I wanted to talk about this episode was dreams. They can pretty much encompass anything, from zombie apocalypse dreams to dreams where you have a superpower. And they're also pretty fun to remember. For example, recently I had a dream where I was in a zombie apocalypse, and everything that my dream self did was probably what I would have done in a situation of a zombie apocalypse. Betray others, run away when I can, and make sure that I don't die. Even if it means pretty much getting other people to die. Another dream that I had was back when I was a lot younger, where I went into this very dim butterfly display area. And by butterfly display, I mean they were alive, not just framed. First of all, before I go on, you can pause here in case you're unconfident in your ability to get through there. And when I tried to leave, lightning struck right in front of the door, and then a Hitmonlee came out of nowhere and tried to kill me. I'm not sure what was up with myself. I'm not sure why, but... And my parents were trying to sacrifice me to it. I don't understand why that even happened, but oh well. Also, these corruptors here can get pretty dirty. What? Derpy, not dirty. They can pretty much just try to piggyback each other and then fall over trying to do so. Another water spirit over here. And then shoot it while it's a lizard and it's not running at you. Because that's what it does. It charges up to run and then it runs at you. If it falls off, then... If it falls off something, it's back to being a water spirit. I just thought of something. Why am I trying to get all of that when I could just wait to kill off these guys? So immediately off the top of my head, I can't really think of too many other interesting dreams I had, other than one that I had telepathy and I used it to play some pranks, but other than that, not really anything interesting. Oh, this is actually a good time to show off something. Wait, nope, never mind. I thought that 8 at the top was I thought that 5 at the top was an 8, and it was about to turn into 9 minutes. Oh well. I wish I could have showed it, but I'll probably get another time to do it. Time sweep complete. We've gotten 3 of the 4 cat medals. So let's get to the collection. And that's all. And now for the boss of the area. This boss, it's not a new boss. It's gonna be an upgraded version of a previous boss. Meet the Dust King. It jumps around, and it'll pretty much foreshadow where it lands by the red spot, by the spot that it lands turning red. This takes more hits to kill than the previous version of it, which was the first boss, which was that's an example of its foreshadowing. It takes more hits to kill it other than the other boss that it took, that it's upgraded from. Up. Yeah, if you get too close to it, it's just gonna expand like that. Also, once you hit the Dust King 3 times, I'll show off what happens once you hit it 3 times. There's the 3rd hit, so it should pretty much be shown once this pause ends. It loses one of its 2 scepters, gets angry, and then it starts chasing you around. It will go specifically for you and want you dead. So make sure to run as well as to hit it after it stops for a little bit. This is the first upgraded version of the boss, and it's also the first version of a boss that's actually can be pretty hard if you're a beginner. Case in point, I just got hit off the cliff. Also, something I like is that it actually shows off the previous stages if you fall off. Just keep running around and get into different hexagons in order to dodge it. And then once it's done, it drops all the gold like a normal boss. And then if you want to make the gold stick around a little bit longer, rewind. And in case a ton of the gold fell off the cliff, as it probably would've... Wait. Oh yeah, I forgot about the thing where if you rewind, then you lose the time control. Where you lose what was originally... what originally came out of it. Anyway, now that we're done, let's get on with the game. Sweep up this last trash, jumping to the goal gate. Time sweep complete! And we have some extra time. Let's start off with the next area right now. Temple of Lost Time, round 5. To start off, we've got this area. I'm not particularly fond of the music here. You can also sweep up large barrels with the level 2 sweeper. So for the first cat medal, it's right off this edge. It's hidden a little bit so that it might be hard to collect. But if you fall, that's what awaits you. So try not to fall. There we go. You really need to be right on the edge of falling in order to get it. So while it's easy to find, it's gonna be pretty hard to actually collect. Also, the barrels aren't too much more expensive than the other pieces of trash, so don't be afraid to use them. The Temple of Lost Time will have a lot of exploding barrels around, so try to make sure that you're aware of where you're going when the barrels start, when you see barrels. Let's jump up here. Make sure not to get hit by the tom-tom. Get that moving, that's later in the stage. And time it so that you don't get hit by the axe. There are 3 octoballoons in this room, as you just saw me shoot. And I need to be pretty cautionary, I need to be pretty careful considering how much retries I have left. Up here we've got more barrels, so there's still the chance that it would hit you, but for now, don't really need to worry about them. There's a chance that one of the octoballoons could come down. Hug the wall so that you don't get hit by an exploding barrel. This room is filled with enemies. I'll take 2 hits to take down. Except they also provide you with a lot of trash, so it shouldn't really be too much of a problem. Let me try to get this gold here. And over here, we have a new enemy. The enemy is called a golem. It really does nothing but just try to walk into it. It takes 3 pieces of trash to take down, and it's somewhat large, but that's really it. Later on though, it does get a feature that might make it a little annoying, but shouldn't be too big of a deal. So, right here, to try to time it, that is not what I intended to do. Wonder if this would work. Yes, it would! So if you decide to be stupid and just try to get through using fast forward, then you can do that. Wait for it to be fully stable, and then you can jump up and get the cat. What? Come on! What just happened there? Oh yeah, there's a little bit of gold here, so... that's something. Try to time it so that you don't go during an explosion, as I just did there. And I was just barely able to fit through that. Glad I was able to go there. Over here we've got an octobloon as well as a chest that contains treasure. Well, a gold chest, not treasure. I need to be careful now. I don't have much retries. Actually, I don't have any retries at all. Here, you're gonna want to use either a pause or slow in order to get it. Wait, what? Okay, that was close, because at the bottom there were spikes, and that would have murdered me. So, now that we've gotten everything, time sweep complete! I'll see you next episode.